Welcome to our new video. Today we will show you our top 10 things to do in Thessaloniki. Enjoy the video and don't forget to press the subscribe button. Number 1. White Tower. The White Tower is perhaps the most recognizable spot in Thessaloniki. The White Tower is circular, with a height of 34 meters and a diameter of 22 meters. It consists of a ground floor and 6 upper stories. It was built in the 15th century after the fall of Thessaloniki to the Ottomans in 1430. Over the years, it was referred to by various names, such as the Lion Tower in the 16th century, the Tower of Calamaria in the 18th. In the 19th, it used to be a prison where convicts were sentenced to death. In 1883, on orders of the Sultan Abdul Hamid II, the tower was painted white and given the name White Tower. It was a convict, Nathan Guledi, who whitewashed the tower in exchange for his freedom. It has remained with its current name since then. In time, it became the symbol of Thessaloniki. Number 2. Umbrella Sculpture. It's one of the most photographed locations in the entire city. Influenced over the centuries by Greek, Ottoman and Hebrew communities, it has become a destination for lovers of art and culture. The umbrellas was made by Greek sculptor Georgios Zogoulopoulos in 1997, when Thessaloniki was the European capital of culture. Each umbrella is about 13 meters tall and slightly tilted. Centrally located along the Nea Paralia, you'll be charmed by the beautiful horizon. It's sometimes illuminated with different lights, making it even more magical to enjoy and to take unforgettable pictures. The umbrellas have taken on different shades of meaning to the residents of Thessaloniki. Some see it as a platform for social campaigns, others have attached more everyday connotations, such as seeing it as a symbol of protection or a sign marking the horizon on foggy days. Number 3. Monument of Alexander the Great. In the area of Nea Paralia, you will find the monument of one of the most famous and influential personalities of all times, a person that created a legend still heard until today. This is the monument of Alexander the Great. It is an impressive 6 meters tall monument that represents Alexander while riding his horse Bucephalus. After an extended reconstruction that lasted 2.5 years, the entire waterfront area of Thessaloniki, along with Nea Paralia, transformed into a wonderful place, ideal for a relaxing walk, jogging or biking. Number 4. Aristotelous Square. The Aristotelous Square is the point where the sea meets the land in the most central point of Thessaloniki. The square is described as a very important place for Thessaloniki since it is the only open space in the center of the city. Numerous events throughout the year find place there. It is people's meeting place and a beautiful promenade for the citizens and the visitors. Coffee stores are crowded all day long. The openness to the sea offers spectacular views. Aristotelous Square is the connection link between the architectural history of Thessaloniki and its modern style. After the huge fire of 1917, it became one of the biggest and most beautiful squares of Greece. It came out literally from the ashes. Now we will show you some historical sites that you shouldn't miss. Number 5. Historical sites. Arch of Galerius and Rotonda. The Arch of Galerius and the Rotonda are next to each other since the early 4th century AD. The Roman Emperor Galerius commissioned these two structures as elements of an imperial section linked to his palace. Church of Galerius was built in 298 AD and dedicated to the victory of Galerius over the Persians at the Battle of Satala. As an excellent sample of the Roman monumental architecture, it has wonderfully crafted marble panels on each pillar. The sculpted decoration still impresses, where representations of certain events can be easily reviewed and studied. The Rotonda is the oldest of Thessaloniki's churches. The Rotonda is a cylindrical structure built in 306 AD. It has a diameter of 24.5 meters and the walls are more than 6 meters thick, which is why it has withstood Thessaloniki's earthquakes throughout the years. The building was used as a church for over 1,200 years until the city fell to the Ottomans. In 1590 it was converted into a mosque and a minaret was added to the structure. It was used as a mosque until 1912 when the Greeks captured the city during the Balkan War. Greek Orthodox officials reconsecrated the structure as a church and they kept the minaret. Roman Forum. Just a few blocks away from Aristotelous Square lies the Roman heart of the ancient city, the Roman Forum, also known as Ancient Agora. The archaeological excavations revealed important topographic and historical information about the city in 1966. A large number of silver coins and marble sculptures were also found and are now exhibited in museums. The forum was constructed by the Romans in the late 1st century AD. It was the center of political and public life in Thessaloniki. It was a large open area surrounded by buildings of various functions, some of which were elegant, impressive buildings, thus displaying the financial prosperity of the city. Being the social, religious, and administrative center of the city, it was connected to all the main streets. Palace of Galerius. The main palace had a view to the sea and was composed by numerous sites, most of which have been destroyed, lying underneath streets, parks, and high residential buildings. Nevertheless, certain worth mentioning parts of the royal palace have been preserved in the form of remains but are still visible. Number 6. Ladadika. During the days of the Ottoman rule in Greece, Ladadika was a marketplace. Sadly, a fire tore through Thessaloniki in 1917, leaving the Ladadika district in partial ruin. The area declined and shops in the area slowly closed one by one. Here are some places in Ladadika that we liked and thought it's worth visiting. Whope. If you like to enjoy a cup of coffee, breakfast or brunch, or even a cocktail in a unique atmosphere, we recommend you to check it out. This place has a real nice touch, as you can see. Thessaloniki offers a unique, fun and entertaining experience for visitors of all ages. Optical, photographic and interactive illusions will fascinate you and also teach you how perceived reality is affected by science, vision, perspective. The ticket costs €10. Number 7. St Demetrios. The saint protector of Thessaloniki, St Demetrios. He became the protector saint of the city in 1912. During the First Balkan War, when the Greek army entered the city of Thessaloniki on his name day and liberated the city from the Turks. His memory is celebrated every year along with the liberation of the city with a big parade. Some of the magnificent mosaics were lost either during the 4 centuries when the church functioned as a mosque, or in the Great Thessaloniki Fire of 1917 that destroyed much of the city. Following the Great Fire, it took decades to restore the church. After restoration, the church was reconsecrated in 1949. Number 8. Dikastirion Square. Dikastirion Square and Aristotelous Square are the most central squares of the city. Dikastirion Square has a perfect location, really close to the most important historical sites of Thessaloniki. On the south side of the square, there is Eleftherios Venizelos statue, one of the most influential personalities of the modern Greek history. He played a key role in certain events that turned out to be critical for the city of Thessaloniki. The statue was placed there in 1977. Number 9. Pilea, Boheme and Pink Dot. In Pilea there are some really cool spots that we recommend you to check out. Boheme is a restaurant where you can have a nice meal next to the sea. Best time to go there is during the sunset. It makes it even better. Pink Dot is the perfect Instagram spot. Quotes on the walls and nice decorated tables help you to take the perfect picture. There you can have the most tasty sweets in a perfect design. If you're a salty lover, there are also healthy and vegan options for you. Number 10. Lifestyle, food and shopping. Thessaloniki is full of life during the day as well as at night. If you want to have a great walk next to the sea, Nikis Avenue is the perfect place. On the right side you have the sea. On the left side you have restaurants, souvenir shops and bars. Coffee stores, restaurants, traditional tavernas and pastry shops are in every corner of the city, giving you the opportunity to sit down and enjoy. With plenty of local dishes and delicacies, the city can satisfy all tastes. Thessaloniki is truly a foodie's paradise waiting for you to explore. Just take a look. Shopping in Thessaloniki is a pleasure. You can find everything that your heart desires. The city is famous for the unique fashion. The main shopping street in Thessaloniki is Thessaloniki. It has everything from international brands such as Zara, Mango, to expensive brands and smaller boutiques and stores of Greek brands. Check our next video, don't forget to subscribe and follow us for more on our social media. See you soon!